And we're in the room.
Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. This is the Bobbi Jo and Sheena show. Two mindset coaches, best friends, colleagues, coming here to change the world one thought at a time. We are going to talk about today, what is your truth? Take it away, Sheena.
Absolutely. I was just saying to Bobby Joe that I had a client ask me, well, is it like this? And is it like that? And it's like the other. And I says, well, what do you want it to be like? I mean, it seems so simple now, doesn't it, Bobby Joe? And when Bob would say that, well, what do you want? And then you thought you had to run out there and make it happen and like be really, really forceful. And I remember actually Abraham Hicks saying, like there is no law of assertion. That's actually force and it's working against you most of the time because it's screaming out that you haven't got it. But anyway, that's besides the point. And it was just like she was asking me what was true. And I said, listen, don't believe in a word I say, but don't be believing a word Bob Proctor says. Don't be believing a word that Buddha says. Don't be believing a word whoever you look up to says. You actually want to ask yourself, what do I want to be true? What is true for me?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like she was asking me about different diets and stuff like that. And I says, well, what do you want to be true? Do you want to do that diet? Does it look good to you? She goes, yes, I want to do it. Well, then do it and then it'll be good for you. And if you believe everything he says, and we were really talking about that belief aspect, and we were talking about medication and stuff like that, and about like a physician and a patient, and if both of the physician and the patient both have strong beliefs in the drug, you get literally the best results. And if
Yes.
both don't believe, well, you get very, very little results. So belief, oh my goodness, has such a big play in this. So but you don't have to believe something to be true because I don't have to believe that the sun's in the sky behind those clouds for it to be true. Well, because I know it's there, I don't need to believe it. So that's what truth feels like. You don't try to believe it, it just is. I don't know. What do you want to be? Just is. Like and share this, share it with other people, subscribe, get yourself back in here and tell us what to talk about. We're never going to run out of subjects, though.
No, we're not. And it is so true about that. For years, I wanted to be a health coach because I thought, oh my God. And I used to like cry to save people. Like, why are you putting those hard, those red dyes in you? Why are you doing this? And I wanted to save people. But after you become a mindset coach and you realize we are just energy, we start studying as mindset coaches, we study quantum physics, we study neuroplasticity, and the belief is so strong, and this is what the science is proving that we're only 5% of who we are genetically. So if your parents had cancer and you have the belief, I'm going to die of cancer because my mom did, cancel, you are going to keep doing that. You know what I mean? That will be your truth. And this is science. I mean, they're looking at your genes. I don't know this stuff. I'm giving you the cliff notes. And so this is so true. And so you say that about the diet. It's really whatever you works for you, whatever you believe. Because I've always wanted to lose an extra 20 pounds, and I'm finding that it's coming off in the last 6 months, a year, because now I work out at Orange Theory Fitness and I'm sitting there and I watch these girls and they're running so hard. Like, I want to get skinny. I don't hate my body. I want it thin. And I feel like the body's like, fuck you, and holding on. And I'm just there kind of power working and doing stuff and loving my body and doing what I do. And I find that the weight is slowly coming off as I just have grace and love myself for where I'm at. Instead of looking at my body and going, oh, it's fat. I got to fix this. I got to fix this. I'm thankful and grateful for my body that it's so healthy and strong and lean. Do you see the belief, people here? Do you see the energy? That's the vibration. And that's all Sheena and I talk about. What's the highest vibration? Love, peace, joy, enlightenment. And so when we have love, peace, and enlightenment for our bodies and for ourselves, then the grace comes around. So some of you out there might be doubters. There's always one person in my life I just see creeps on in. And it doesn't matter. So do I choose infinite intelligence over my friend's ego personality opinion? No, not anymore, because it's all just belief of what you want, what serves you. And the last thing is like that whole placebo thing. For sure, we are energy, and that's why that placebo drug works, that thing, because it's the belief of what you're doing. But what happens is that I just find people are so negative and they just want hardcore science. And you can find, like Sheena has said millions of times before, you can prove the world is flat if you really want to. So yesterday we had company come in. My husband knew someone from 25 years ago. And so they came in, and we're talking about parasites in our bodies and that we do it. And that's like this underlying thing that's helping a lot of health issues. So, but I also have a client. and she has been for 2 years working diligently and trying to get rid of these parasites. And I said, what the screw? Why haven't you done this like over so many cycles with the larva and the egg and the whatever? Like, haven't you killed them yet? But if you're looking for it and you keep wanting to heal it, is it not there? So he was saying he just does it twice a year. He does it for like a month, boom, and a month, boom. And he said that the Amish do this, and they're very, they don't really do much in their life. So, okay, maybe I'll try that. But maybe that's why I have Hashimoto's, a thyroid thing. Who knows what the story is? That's what Sheena and I always laugh about when we talk to each other. We're like, well, this is my story today. All about belief, all about your truth. But the thing is, you just have to have clarity because you're too busy reacting to everything out there and what people have told you. And that's been your story and that's been your truth. And haven't we always said this, that we work with clients? It takes a long time to get through the layers of our core, of our true light, of our perfection.
And
So,
getting to
what
the
do you?
truth. I mean, like, I thought, truth was bound in knowledge. And I mean, I guess it was knowledge that got me to the truth, but it wasn't anything to do with knowledge. And it was all to do with wisdom and experience and how that knowledge slowly filtered through, filtered through. And Bob used to do that with a glass, like if this was full of rubbish at the bottom and you just keep pouring water in and all the rubbish would start to float up to the top. And basically, Bobbi Jo and I really know firsthand about that experience when you put this good stuff up and this shit comes up from the bottom and then it swirls around and then you think that you're doing everything wrong and then you just suddenly it's like all the training comes through and you just go, oh yeah, I'm disturbing everything. I've disturbed it. And most people, we don't want to disturb the crap. We'd rather it just left there, settled, and we just sort our lives out here. But let me tell you, you want to live by shifting that crap, have it move around, and then eventually just keep putting the good stuff in, and the good stuff will wing its way out. Eventually, it'll clear itself. So, if anybody's going through that right now, and you've been putting all the good stuff in, and it looks like your life is doing the complete opposite to what you wanted, don't worry. The universe is just literally reorganizing itself based on your knowledge that's literally coming through, and then you can start to see your truth, not the truth of anybody else or anything else, just your truth. Or what do you want to be true? I don't know. Make it up. We're
Yep,
making it up anyway, aren't we?
yep. Yeah, and that's it too. I have a lot of people who just keep trying to heal, 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 fix, and change themselves, thinking that they're this, and oh, when this happened, I must fix it. What about just accepting it? Just about what about today's a new day and we're just going to live here forward in that greatness? What is it you want? Stop looking behind you in that rear view mirror.
So just on that, I mean, imagine on the glass of water and all the stuff to be healed at the bottom was down here, and all we're doing is going down there and trying to heal it there, rather than just putting all the good stuff in. Like as Bob would say, what do you want? What do you want? Just keep putting it in, putting it in, putting it in. It disturbs it, and it's going to go if we just keep focusing on your truth and where you want to go. And that's about it. So there's the glass of water over scenario over and done with.
All right, and there's the cup of coffee. Cheers to y'all. So have a great
See
day.
you.
Like us, leave us a message. We want to hear from you and have an awesome day.
Have a good day. See ya.